Dear students, here we are going to see the new topic of chapter 6, and that is subject verb agreement. Okay, so let's see the definition at first. The verb in a sentence has to agree with the subject of the sentence in number and person, either it is first, second or third. Okay, means if there is a sentence, okay, then of course there is subject also and there is verb also. So we can't use verb, we can't use any form of verb with the subject. Means we use the verb according to the subject. Means verb must agree with the subject, okay, of the sentence in number and person. Okay, so here we use singular subject with singular verb and plural subject with plural verb. We use singular subject with singular verb. Singular subject all of you know very well, but with singular verb, which is singular verb, then V5 is singular verb, okay, and plural subject with plural verb, and V1 is plural verb. You can see here singular is, was, has, V5. Okay, these are the example of singular verbs. Okay, is, was, has are helping verb, and V5 means it is the we will use the fifth form of main verb with singular subject. Okay, so V5 is singular verb. Okay, and plural are, were, have, these are, they are plural helping verb. Okay, as well as V1 means with plural subject we use V1, okay, first form of verb, and V1 is also known as plural verb. Okay, so once again listen carefully. Singular subject, singular verb, plural subject, plural verb, singular subject, singular verb, V5 is singular verb, and plural subject, plural verb, V1 is plural verb. Next, there is always s/es at the end of singular verb. Yes, it's very easy, means V5. Okay, s/es is used with V5, means V5 is singular verb. See here, Ram eats, she goes to school daily, Radha plays football. Okay, see here eats, goes and plays are singular verb. Okay, they are V5 and V5 is singular verb. Okay, now we will see examples of subject verb agreement. Ram plays cricket. Okay, now see here, Ram is singular subject, so we will use singular verb. Singular verb means V5. Okay, so if the subject is singular, then we use V5. Okay, Ram plays cricket, plays is singular verb which is V5. Second example is boys like to play cricket. Okay, boys, this is plural subject, so the subject is plural, then we will use plural verb, and which is plural verb? V1. V1, the first form of verb is plural verb, means like. Okay, so if the subject is plural, then we use V1. Okay, which is plural verb. Okay, as we all know that V1 is plural verb and V5 is singular verb. Next, point number 3 is I go to school daily. Now see here, I is subject, so we will use plural verb. And again, next example is you are my best friend. You is subject, are is plural helping verb. So let's see here, as we all know that we always use V1 plural verb with I, you and plural subject. Okay, means I have told you several times that we always use V1 means plural verb with I, you and plural subject. Okay, thus we see that in any type of sentence, subject and verb must agree with each other. Means according to the subject we use verb. Okay, we use the form of verb. Now we will see some important points of subject verb agreement. First point is collective nouns usually take a singular verb, but when the individuals are taken separately, the verb can be plural, means collective noun. Okay, with collective nouns we use singular verb also and plural verb also, but according to the noun that is used in the sentence. For example, first one is a shoal of fish is swimming in the lake. So here every means every you can see the collective noun that is being used, it is singular. Okay, so we will use is. Okay, we will use plural, sorry, we will use singular helping verb. Okay, because the subject is singular. Okay, next is the bucket of flowers is lying on the table. So bucket, okay, this is singular, that's why our subject is singular. Don't look at flowers, the bucket, we are talking about one bucket. Okay, so the collective noun is singular, means subject is singular, so we will use singular helping verb is. Okay, but if the if our collective noun is like this, the jury were divided in their opinion. Okay, so you can see here the jury, of course this is the example of collective noun, but here we are talking about jury के जितने भी member हैं divided, वो बटे हैं, यानी हम सबकी अलग अलग means they are divided, वो अलग अलग तरह से बट गए हैं. ओके, वो एक नहीं है, वो अलग हो गए हैं. ओके, so here we will use here, so here our subject becomes plural and here we will use plural helping verb. Okay, in the same way the herds of the cattle graze in the meadow south of the city every day. Again say the herds and this is plural. ठीक है, ये कैटल पे नहीं जाएंगे, इस पे जाएंगे, तो ये प्लूरल है हमारा. सो आवर होल सब्जेक्ट इज प्लूरल. ओके, सो वी विल यूज प्लूरल वर्ब. ओके, एंड ग्रेज it is V1, so it is plural verb. Okay, next is point number 2, gerunds. What are gerunds? V1 plus ing is equal to V4 form. means जो V4 फॉर्म ing फॉर्म जो होता है हमारा वर्ब का, ing फॉर्म इज कॉल्ड gerund. ओके, सो V4 plus ing is equal to V4 form and that is called gerunds. So gerunds is following by singular helping is followed, not following, it is followed. Okay, you will write here ed. I will improve it. Gerunds are followed, here are. Okay, gerunds are followed by singular helping verb. means gerunds, whenever gerunds are there, that comes in the place of subject. जब gerunds जो हैं वो जब हमारे subject की जगह पर आते हैं, like swimming, dancing, here it is verb but here it is in the place of subject. Okay, swimming is verb but it is in the place of subject, dancing is verb but it is in the place of subject. So if gerunds come like this, so then we will use singular helping verb because it becomes singular. ये हमारा singular है. Okay, so our subject is singular, so we will use singular helping verb. Swimming is a good exercise, dancing is our favorite activity. Next, point number 3, when two nouns or two pronouns comes together, when two nouns or two pronouns come together, not comes together, when two nouns or two pronouns come together with and, then our subject is plural and we use plural verb. Listen carefully. When two noun, अगर एक साथ दो noun है या दो pronoun है और उनके बीच में and लगा हो, राम and श्याम, सीता and गीता, okay, mother and father, then our subject becomes plural and then we will use plural verb. Okay, Ram and Shyam are best friends. You can't write that Ram and Shyam is best friends, no. So subject is plural, so our helping verb, our verb will be plural. Okay, next, point number 4, we use singular verb with indefinite pronouns like someone, everyone, each one, each. Okay, neither, either, no one, nothing, everything, none of, etc. Okay, so we always use singular verb with indefinite pronouns. Okay, example, everyone likes RPM. Okay, so everyone is singular verb, so singular subject, so we will use singular verb, means V5, likes. Okay, next example is somebody is coming. So somebody is singular subject, so we will use singular verb. Okay, is, it is singular helping verb. Next point is 5th point, when two subjects are joined by either or, neither nor, not only but also, then we use verb according to the nearest subject. Listen carefully, okay, try to understand. when two subjects are joined, जब दो subjects हो और वो join हो either or, neither nor, not only but also से अगर ये joined हो, then we use verb according to the nearest subject. तब हम nearest subject के according verb use करते हैं. For example, neither he nor his friends are present. Which is nearest subject? He और फ्रेंड्स. हमारा नियरेस्ट यानी सबसे नज़दीक वाला सब्जेक्ट कौन है? ही है या फ्रेंड्स है? ऑफकोर्स फ्रेंड्स है नज़दीक में ना, एंड फ्रेंड्स इज प्लूरल. ओके, नियरेस्ट सब्जेक्ट इज फ्रेंड्स विच इज प्लूरल, सो वी विल यूज प्लूरल हेल्पिंग वर्ब आर. ओके, ये ही पे नहीं जाना कि ही सिंगुलर है तो इज लगेगा, नहीं. नियरेस्ट सब्जेक्ट नेदर नॉर, आइदर और, नॉट ओनली बट ऑल्सो के साथ नियरेस्ट सब्जेक्ट वाला फॉर्मूला अप्लाई होता है, एंड नियरेस्ट सब्जेक्ट इज plural, that is friends, so we will use plural helping verb. Okay, in the same way, let's look at the second example. Either the boys or the teacher is wrong. Again see here, either the boys is plural, but or the teacher, this is nearest subject and this is singular, nearest subject which is singular. Okay, so we will use singular helping verb is. Okay, next, point number 6. These all are the points from the topic subject verb agreement. So these all are very very important, and this chapter you will have to read in detail in your later classes also. Means like class 9 also you will have to read this chapter, and class 10 also. So listen very very carefully and try to understand this chapter very well. Okay, so point number 6 is uncountable nouns always take singular verb and countable nouns take a plural verb. Okay, uncountable nouns. Okay, if nouns are uncountable, uncountable nouns के साथ हमेशा singular verb आता है, और countable nouns के साथ हमेशा plural verb आता है. For example, rice is finished. Okay, rice is finished, rice is uncountable, so we will use singular helping verb. And tomatoes are finished, tomatoes, it is countable noun, so we will use plural helping verb. Okay, so these were some points from subject verb agreement. Okay, but let me tell you, these points are not these points are not all. Okay, ये सारे points नहीं हैं. There are so many points, there are so many rules of subject verb agreement, and you will read in your next class. So for this class I hope this is enough.